In terms of me being at a disadvantage with Parkinson's, to be able to play at competitions where I'm playing against healthy, able-bodied athletes half my age and 10 times my speed, much faster, how do I deal with that and not get discouraged? Well, it's the realization that I'm not playing to win. I'm not playing to lose. Because the moment I step up to that table, I have already won.
Meet the robot. He's making his dreams come true, overcoming obstacles and taming all comers, including Parkinson's.
My name is Navin P. Kumar. Looking at me, looks can be deceiving. I may look like an ordinary, everyday person, but my life has been far from ordinary, and honestly, it has been extraordinary. I was born with a very rare heart condition that has resulted in many open heart surgeries, mechanical heart and pacemaker. I have Parkinson's disease, and in spite of all that, I am a movie actor who has acted in several movies as well as served as an executive producer. I am nicknamed the Bionic Man in the table tennis world because of my mechanical and electronic implants.
Credit enthusiasm and a positive spirit as the driving force for Navin's whole life as he beats the odds over and over again.
I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease back in 2013, but even prior to 2013, I knew something was wrong. As a professional violinist, people would notice before me going on stage that my hands were shaking. And they would ask me, hey, am I nervous? And I would say not at all. And that's when I started realizing, hey, why am I shaking? Some of the things that I have done to help my Parkinson's disease include taking dopamine-related medications. Also, telemedicine visits in terms of my doctor's appointments, having that flexibility to be able to see my doctor in my pajamas here at home and not have to battle traffic or run the risk of catching anything from anybody, from other patients in the waiting area, that has been very, very helpful. Some of my favorite activities to do that keeps my sanity going include dancing, singing, playing the violin, general exercise. Nowadays, because I'm moving to my house and downsizing to an apartment as a result of my divorce, I am utilizing jugs of water and improvising. I've learned that it's very important to adapt. I don't want Parkinson's to beat me. I want to beat my Parkinson's. Back in 2001, I met who I thought was the woman of my dreams. It was the most amazing time, and it was a difficult time for me because I was facing my 5th and last open heart surgery. Having medical struggles in any relationship can definitely take a toll financially as well as emotionally. And so my spouse of the last 19 years and we separated 6 months ago. Right now, I've been getting my house ready for sale, gradually getting rid of stuff that my kids and my spouse left behind, cleaning out what I could. Man, it's amazing how much you accumulate in your house over the many years that you live in one's house. If I close my eyes, I can still hear my kids when they were little playing and fighting with each other and running up to me saying, "Daddy!" Right? Whenever I would come home from work, I can see and I can hear these ghosts. But each day that I'm here, it's getting fainter and fainter. It's getting harder to hear them.
Navin was born in Arizona in 1973. His dad was a mining engineer, and also the reason he was drawn to ping pong.
My father introduced me to the sport of table tennis, again at the age of 4, because he knew at that time that I would need some form of physical activity given the physical restrictions I would have because of my heart condition. Table tennis was perfect because it's one of the few sports out there where you can tailor it to anything from competitiveness to recreational use, to people who are able-bodied versus people that are disabled, people young and old, gender, physical handicap, mental handicap. Whatever it is, you can tailor table tennis to be a good form of exercise. So that has been a constant companion throughout my life. including even after my Parkinson's diagnosis. Little did I realize that playing table tennis would have a profound impact on my Parkinson's. When my hands shake, putting that paddle in my hand and seeing my tremors stop. Being able to do that not only helped my tremors, but it absolutely improved my reflexes, being lightning quick. And normally Parkinson's, you would think that would end sports careers. I know other athletes with Parkinson's where that was the case, it ended their sports career. But guess what? I never got that memo. My athletic career began only after Parkinson's. To be a table tennis athlete representing our country, being the first ever medalist at the US Open for Parkinson's disease, that goes to saying a lot that the power of the human spirit is such that even somebody like me with a history of heart and Parkinson's, we can still achieve our dreams. It's normal to think that, oh my God, this is the end of the world. This is over, my life is over. Newsflash, it is not over. As long as you continue to breathe, as long as you continue to have that heartbeat, this is only the beginning. Yes, it may be a tougher beginning, but it's a chance to still experience life and to adapt, to show yourself, to show the world that you are much stronger than you realize.
The story of Navin Kumar, to my mind, is about resilience. I have always been impressed how people with Parkinson's, after they heard those dreadful words, "You've got Parkinson's," fight back and bounce back up. And for Navin, it's sports. He always used to be a sportsman, a table tennis player, because of a heart condition which he developed already as a child. And Navin's story is very powerful. He is saying Parkinson's is not the end of your sports career. In fact, it boosted his sports career. He went on to become the first medalist in the US Open for table tennis for people with Parkinson's. And what he experiences is that his reflexes have become better. His tremor is less thanks to table tennis. And I think this is hopefully a powerful incentive for all of you to pick up exercise as part of your daily regime to fight Parkinson's disease.